Y'all both soft.
All right. I already know I'm about to get flamed in the comments by all the droves of no jumper haters. But hear me out. The Tuesday show episode that aired earlier tonight, best no jumper episode of the year so far. Yeah, I said it, and I'm standing on it. First off, they had Luce Cannon on the pod today, and weirdly enough, it felt like an on-screen chemistry test. Like, what if Luce was thrown in the mix full-time? A regular host on the platform. And with how viral Luce is right now, they're crazy not to do it. And honestly, this one worked. Adam, Brick, Lush, and Luce vibe better than I expected. But what really stood out? Brick and Luce, they really got something. There's a mutual respect there, and they roast each other just enough to keep it funny without keeping it getting weird or like they're gonna squabble on camera or something. Imagine Brick getting little kelpie. Crazy.
What's going on, man?
Buster Cut, what up, hood?
Sugar plug.
Sweetie! What's going on, man?
Buster Cut, what up, hood?
Sugar plug.
Puka butts. Hey, Puka butts, I got a question for you too.
What, Buster Cuz?
This is the problem. Is because why are y'all babysitting the nigga Rockstar like he didn't get marked out, like he wasn't supposed to get off on the nigga?
Oh,
Wait, in front of like hella people?
antagonist.
Oh,
What was he supposed to do? Just punch him in the jaw?
He was supposed to he should have fired on Black Sam, got knocked out, and came back and said no more burgers.
Who he was gonna get? No more burgers.
We do not want to encourage. That's genocide that you're talking about right there, my friend.
Hey, nigga, change that lingo, nigga. Puka daddy, nigga. I'm the one play with your butt, nigga.
Acting like that's supposed to be cool. That's
What do
cool.
you mean? Listen to this, right?
And speaking of Brick and Luce, Brick kept mentioning Luce's name throughout the whole podcast, like constantly. And then Adam randomly says, there's rumors of a Brick and Luce podcast coming. Like, bro, what rumors? You just made that up off the top of your head. Gotta give it to old Adam McMahon, Vinnie Mac of the podcast world, just controlling the no-jumper ecosystem like a totalitarian, like he's George Soros. But you know what? After this episode, I truly think there's a chance not only do we get a Luce Cannon and Brick Baby podcast, but we might get a Luce Cannon and Brick Baby show. And if they do that, it's doing numbers. Insane numbers on the No Jumper platform.
You heard my take. I don't know if I could have let a nigga touch me without banging and shit. Hey. But for the respect of the situation, and I know that he was respecting Nipsey through that. You see what I'm saying? Like subconsciously, it's like I ain't finna do it.
No, okay, let's keep it a buck. Nipsey ain't here right now. So I think
They two different people. Exactly what I said. When I got into it with him.
Black Sam knew that Rockstar was a hoe. And basically, he went for what he knew. And basically, he knew cameras was out.
Yeah, I mean,
he was gonna get every blog to talk about it.
You do shit to people. You do shit like that to people that you know you can do it to.
Well,
I said people.
He picked Rockstar out the bunch. He was like, "Oh, this buster ass nigga just walked up. Let me get him."
You don't think he picked Rockstar because it's his friend and maybe like there wouldn't be as much.
Rockstar don't know Black Sam. They took a picture. I talked to Black Sam.
He said he had a 3-hour conversation with him a couple months ago.
Rockstar knows Black Sam well, bro.
We've seen him and Nip together. We've seen pictures of Rock and Nip for decades.
Well, he's a puppet.
I'd have bet my last dollar you probably would have swung on Adam. I mean, you probably would have swung at him and called the police afterwards.
Objectively, I would have done exactly what Rockstar did. I would have stood there. I would have probably walked back to the other side of the street, and I would have been talking. And that's about
Look, I'm just saying, Brick is getting good at this podcasting thing. I keep saying it. He's learning how to manipulate the media, control the narratives, and he's keeping the people engaged. And Adam, as always, but especially now, he's sitting on a gold mine. The second he greenlights a Brick and Luce podcast, it's to the moon. And I actually recommend this podcast. It's for sure one of their best in recent weeks. My opinion, the best of 2025. And there was a bunch of other moments in the podcast, but I'm just not going to go over them. So was this the best No Jumper podcast of the year so far? Or am I tripping? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and as always, it's Misguided Media, and I'm out.